Ah, son of a gun. At least I'm recording. No, I don't want you to beat it out of me, because you're rude. I love that everyone rushes in and cheers us on for the fight. Oh, the guy is dead. Or not dead. Mind you, in this game, no one dies. No one really dies there. I got a driver's watch. That is for selling at the pawn shop. Hey guys, K78 back here with more Yakuza 3. In the last one, we did a couple of side quests, and in this one, I am looking at doing another side quest, but I'm also making sure that I don't die. As you can see, I did get some items there. Not at that alcohol store, though. Gosh, no, not at the alcohol store. I could sell that watch at the pawn shop that I just found, but I don't feel like it. Let's go to the, what's it called? The side quest over here and see what's going on. Oh, that's a cute thing. Hello? Side quest. Where are you? Is it this thing? Is it a person? Oh. Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo? Yeah. I knew it! I'd never seen anyone from Okinawa wear expensive leather shoes with pointy toes like that. Can you really tell where I'm just from by my shoes? Never mind that. Anyway, I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you could tell me about it. I'll get you something to make up for it, I promise. Why don't we tell her about Tokyo? Sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes. Yay! There's a bar I like right near here, so let's grab some drinks and talk away. This person doesn't look like they're 21 to me, or 20 in Japan's laws, I guess. Anyways, I'm Kaede Anya. You could call me Kaede. I'm Kiryu. I used to live in Kamurocho, if you've heard of it. It's one of the seedier parts of Tokyo. Nope, definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous, though. The closest I've ever gotten was a field trip to Kyoto. And I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All we've got here in Okinawa is fish and salty air. I don't know. I think Okinawa has its charms. But it's nothing compared to Tokyo. Aw, gee, I sure wish I could live up there. But I guess just hearing about it is a good start for now. Sure. What do you want to know? Well, if I'm going to move up there, I would have to find a place to live, right? How much is rent? 60,000 yen if you're out in the suburb. These are interesting to learn about. I guess that, I don't know. A studio goes for about 100,000 yen. What's a studio? Like a photography studio or something? Why would you live in a place like that? It just means a one-room apartment. You don't really need much more than that if you're living in alone. Trust me. 100 grand for just one room? But you can get a whole house down here for that price. Jeez, people in Tokyo must spend their entire income on rent alone. Not everyone, but I suppose some do, yeah? Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with me? Everyone's always driving around on the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car anyway. Plus, how would I even get around? I drove to town today after all. Well, I would agree that the parking fees would probably be expensive in a city, plus you have to figure out where to park it. Don't drink and drive. That is true too. Do not drink and drive. Yeah, parking fees are expensive. A car? Parking fees are pretty expensive in Tokyo, you know. How bad could it be? Like 3,000 a month? I could manage that, no problem. Hardly. It'd be more like 30,000. What? That's practically what I'd be paying for rent. Or do people just live out of their cars in Tokyo? I can't imagine that being a thing. Oh, there you are, Kaede. I just knew you'd find you here. Oh, Momiji-san. Oh, sorry. Oh, Momiji-san. Chan. Oh, Momiji-chan. You sure do know me well. It's not hard to guess where you always go when you always go to the same bar. So who's this? This is Kiryu-san. He's from Tokyo. We're just chatting. You're still thinking about moving? I'm sorry about my friend here, sir. She's so starstruck by the big city. We keep trying to tell her that she won't last a minute up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. That's not true. I could do it if I try, you know. Please, Kiryu-san, you know Tokyo best. Tell her why it would be such a bad idea. Your friend is right. Your friend is right, Kaede. It won't be easy. See? He's from Tokyo. He even agrees with me. Still, I won't know unless I try. Besides, I really want to give it a shot. It might be tough, but if you're really dead set on it, there's no point in stopping you. But I know you're worried, but if Kaede never gets a chance to do what she wants, she might end up resenting you for it. I'll manage, don't worry. And if I need help, I'll just give Kiryu-san a call. What? Is that okay? Well, I did tell you to go. Here's my number. Please give me a ring if you ever need a hand. Wow, thanks. It's not much, but take this. I got a burger set. Okay, we're gonna go now. Take care of the tab now. Oh, she'll take care of the tab, sorry. Sounds like Kaede will be end up in Tokyo before long. Cool. Apparently you can do things here, like doing some darts and billiards. How do I get out of here is the bigger question. Darts. I can sit at the bar and drink, but I don't want to. I want to leave. Drinking doesn't make you stumble around drunk like in Red Dead Redemption, but sometimes you attract more enemies. Alright. Oh, it looks like there's another one down south again. I'll be right back. So it's like down this side street. I know, but please do. Okay. Stop giving me the runaround, man. You're in the wrong for owing all this money, and now you're gonna pay. Please, not my Awamori. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed now. What? But my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I just can't hand it over like that. A deed, huh? Maybe this has something to do with the resortment deal. Hey, what's going on here? You mentioned a land deed? Please help me. This guy's after my Awamori. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you better stay out of our business. If this has something to do with the resort development, I'm afraid that it's my business too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat stack of cash. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, he can't make good on his debts by giving me the deed to his land. Oh, he can make good, sorry. So this is what it's about. Ugh, this is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Thank you so much. You saved me from that brute. Not really. It sounds like you're still gonna have to pay off that debt. Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all, but I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up. You run a distillery? That's right. It's a bar nearby where we make our own local spirits, Awamori. If you never heard of it, oh, and my name's Matsushima. Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. A few years back, I borrowed 20 mil to try to expand my business, compete with the other big distilleries in town, you know. And I take the investment didn't pay off? Actually, it was a resounding success, but we aged our Awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out, the deadline to pay back those loans came around while the most recent batch is still aging. When is the deadline? It's actually not for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 million within a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. That's absurd. Don't you have a contract? About that. I looked over the fine print and it did say the lender has the right to demand payment before the deadline. That's how they get you. Still, Only a week? They must be really in a hurry. If only I had another year, I could pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the awamori will be ready for the market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay them now. Maybe if I could find the heirloom the grandpa told me about. What's this about an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea of where it is or if it even exists for that matter. I've heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again and try to explain your current situation? That might be better than putting all your eggs into this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me and the stock the awamori we still have aging. That'll net him way more than just the 20 million I owe. That must have been his goal from the beginning then. Set up the contract, then go back on it and not just take the distillery, but take the booze too. Fuck! This family heirloom's my only home. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near some orphanage. Even Pride, I think it's called. Something like that. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh yeah, that's the one, you know it? Know it? I run the place. Never guessed it'd be buried near treasure nearby though. What luck! Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise. Let's save your distillery. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just let it stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you really are willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. Thank me once we found the thing. So, do you have any other clues that can help us find this heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot, a golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. The sound of crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. Makes sense. That would be the beach in front of the Morning Glory. Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. The problem is the second line. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. I think golden and turtle must be big hints, but I've got no idea what it means. Me neither. For now, I guess let's take a look near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here a moment before we head out? Why? I need to check some of the awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of this situation, you are passionate about your work. I may not look like make the best of business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, just call my cell. My cell number is 555-292-6674. That's 555 awamori, if you couldn't tell. Please don't call that number. You might end up with something that you don't want to know about. Right. I will let you know what I find. Okay, so I have to go back to Morning Glory and go dig up my beach. Okay, so we have to go these stairs, right? Where do you want to go? Morning Glory Station, golf course. We ought to go back to Morning Glory. Alright, I'm here at Morning Glory. Let's meet the Turtle Rock after school tomorrow. Okay, where are we going to play? Turtle Rock, huh? Huh. Interesting. Maybe we could follow those kids. Where are the kids? Where do they go? Do they go to the beach? Also, what is this? Looks like something is washed ashore. Let's take it. There's a shard of tempered glass. And more... Well, yeah. So, what is this show? What is this? It's actually bulletproof. Interesting. I could wander the beach too and see if I find anything. They said Turtle Rock. I guess this does look like a turtle. I better give Matsushima a call. Hello, Matsushima speaking. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle. What? Really? Yeah. It's out front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. Of course, I'll be right there. Alright. I guess it does look like a turtle. If this is the one they mentioned in the song, then the sacred turtle's spot. The treasure's gotta be right underneath the rock. Lend me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. Dig. Here goes nothing. Oh, I see something. Keep digging. Alright. Can't back down now. I think it's some sort of pot. Please keep digging. You're mine, treasure. What the? There it is, Kiryu-san. An awamori pot? I see. A golden foam must have meant awamori foam. After all, top-notch awamori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. So this big family heirloom is just a bottle of liquor? I don't see how this will help you pay off the debt. Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This awamori was distilled the 9th year in the Meisei area, which makes this over 130 years old. It must be really strong alcohol. 130 years, huh? I'm not sure if it's a miracle you seem to think it was. But it is! Right now, the oldest intact awamori is just over 140. We're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece and buried it to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some sacred treasure. And it's all because of the years spent underground. It's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe. Huh? Hey, Matsushima, you try to skip town or something? Don't tell me you followed me here. What's that you got here, huh? An awamori pot. Well, the truth is, you shitting me? 130 years old? Did he read the tag or did he overhear us? Assuming the dates etched on the pot is correct. Yeah. Yes. How about that? My boss has always wanted to get his hands on something 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? You could say that. But hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the awamori and you are all square on your debt. Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that? The boss was going to use the cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing this cuts the middleman. Besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old awamori on the market, no matter how much cash you got. So, the way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh. Your boss must really love this stuff. Oh. You bet! That's the only reason why I know all this shit. You know, Matsushima-san. I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best awamori. You really think so? Oh yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellas like me, get yourself a solid business plan, and leave all this debt nonsense behind, you hear? I will! In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. I can't believe it. I saved my distillery. And it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking the ancestors who buried that pot of awamori. Here, take this. It's a special something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better menus than I ever could. I didn't really do much, but okay. I got the belt. Nice. And 2,000 experience. Alright, so that belt is probably... That belt is probably a, Wait. Oh, this does nothing. What the heck? We'll just replace it with that, so that way I have, stuff. Equip all 3 Shisa items to gain the blessing of the Shisa and increase your defense. I hope one does for now, because I don't have the other ones. And then we'll sell this watch. Anyways. I think I will go back into town and meet you guys at the station. Alright, I upgraded myself a little bit, but I think I'm going to continue on to the golf course. Alright, we are here at the Country Club Golf Course. Hello. Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club? Well, no. Oh, so you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir, but this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it, how am I ever gonna find Akasaka-san if I can't even get into the club? If you'll allow me to intrude. I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes? Huh? I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he has some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'd rather have you... I'm glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Where are my manners? My name is Akasaka. You mean from the city council? I take it you heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san. Shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is a perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka. Sweet. These are complicated controls. Don't say I didn't warn you that I'm going to be very bad at this. Okay. I'll take the first shot if you don't mind. Be my guest. Okay, so I have to use L1 and R1 to adjust the shot. Change clubs by using the right stick up and down. Press triangle to change the shot range to half the distance. Use directional buttons to change the impact points. Some will put spin on the ball. Oh, my god, this is very complicated. Press X to hold down. Okay, and then X to release the shot. After sending the power, just press X as the cursor is aligned with the ball to deliver the impact. Okay. Hey, you're pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go that far. The wind's just blowing in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Well, practice makes perfect. Right. Alright, so we need to aim it this way, and then we can put some spin on it, but I probably won't. Oh, okay, I see. Let's go for it. Oh, I missed. Retry. There we go. I did something. Why is the plus stick the camera? Oh. do it right? Okay. No. I'm very bad at this. I don't know what to tell you, like, I'm just bad. It could be because I'm using the wrong thing as well. It doesn't feel like I'm moving it super far. Oh, it's probably like... Alright. I think I get it, and I'm not going to redo it because I'm just messing around. Okay. Wait, what? What do you... It says press and hold X and then... Whoops. Oh dear. Out of bounds. Yeah, let me try that. Okay. I missed. I missed. No! What? Okay, these golf controls suck butt. You know why? Because you have to hold X and then... There we go. I finally got a shot worthy of a name. Alright. No, we are not retrying that. That's stupid. Oh, I'm on the putter already. Good. I was gonna be like, putter? Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, let's retry that. Ooh, so close. No, we're fine. He could take his putter shot. There we go. He got par. I am over par because I don't understand how to do this. Oh, what? Bull. Oh my goodness. I'm holding it too long. Like, barely too long for this thing. Double bogey. I think I hit a little too hard. Don't worry, that happens to everyone when they're first starting out. All you need is some more practice. Now, shall we head to the next hole? Sure. Alright. Next hole, I guess. Say, what do you do for... What sort of work do you do, Kiri-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow. Talk about taking care of all those children is quite a task. It's not easy, sure, but nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. Wonderful. I'm sure... that's wonderful. I'm glad to know that you enjoy your work, Cutie-san, and what vital work it is. Now let's get this hole started. Okay. Let's see if we can't match that. I think I could hole in one this if I do this right. Whoops. Out of bounds. No, you... No, I didn't press the button again! I didn't press the button! This golf game sucks. No, garbage! All this is garbage! There we go! Now, is it a hole-in-one? No, I got into the sand, but close enough. I am not retrying that. That's fine. Retry it. Okay, so I am in the sand. I wanna... I want to try to get it out of the sand just barely. There we go. No, we're not retrying that. It's fine. And then I need a very. I'd rather putter it. Oops. Yeah, try it again. I'd rather putter it. It's better. Oof. Too much. Retry. Switch to putter. Yo, what? Close enough. Actually, no. Let's try it again. Can I put a backspin on it? It's a putter. You can't put a backspin on a putter. Ooh! I might take it. I think I'll take it. Birdie! Okay. There we go. Bogey. Speaking of orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9, all in elementary school. And you take care of them all by yourself? Do you have any helpers? No, but the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of that responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. And the chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. How wonderful! Too many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work. Now, shall we head to the next hole? As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things are definitely different when I was a kid, but with how drastically the world has changed, I guess it's not too much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could play all together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids of different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude everyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games that we first learned about cooperation and what it means to help any others. These days, though, it's all about video games and the internet. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside to play. True, we didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young. Children nowadays have it good, but in a way, I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well, I will admit. It's always been present, but incidents appear to be more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah. Okay. My god, I am throwing these out into the street. No, stop it! There we go. We're taking that. The fact that I'm stuck between two trees is stupid. You know what? I'll take it. Aw, damn it. Of course I messed it up. If anyone in the comments can make this any easier, let me know, because I absolutely do not want to do this in my free time. You will be hearing swearing out of the wazoo, because the controls are so bad. Like, I can't even tell you how bad this is. I'll take it. Alright, now it's my turn, right? Alright, I should probably aim for the putter. Ooh. I'm going to aim that way, do the putter. Oh, I am so close! I am so close. I could make it in this hole. Okay. No, we are retrying that. Tap it. Oh, you son of a gun. What is wrong with this stupid hole? See, he can make it in. And he took a bogey. Of course it does. And I take the bogey. Because I suck. Kitty-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or games, so for the most part, they all play together outside. All of the older kids really look after the younger ones, too. It's like we're one big family. That sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime? Of course, I'd be glad to have you. Alright. I got second, but I don't care. That game was stupid. That was so... The golf controls suck butt. Seriously. I had to thank you for this match, Cutie-san. Golf isn't much enjoyable without a conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon, and I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's even some way the city council could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything within my power to help you. I appreciate that, Akasaka-san. Farewell now. See you later. Ah, and before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. I hope so. I am never playing that again. Never. Don't make me. Unless the game is requesting it. Akasaka said, had nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I bet that'll make Shiro feel better. Alright, so we have to go back to Morning Glory. But we will do that in the next episode. I probably had to cut all of that down and then maybe split it into 2 episodes. But we'll see you guys next time for more Yakuza 3. When I help a kid feel better.